This is an awkward position for me to put the camera, but it will do in the moment. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, hi, how you doing? How ya doing? So I know I look funny, like I look wet, but you'll understand in a minute. Don't mind the hair. It is a huge, huge, huge. If I say huge, it's a huge mess. But we're in quarantine the entire time I'm at home, so I barely need to look good for anyone other than myself, and I'm happy with how I look at the moment. So this week's video is going to be a chatty video. We're going to just talk about a few things here and there as I do my DIY skincare. So when I'm at home, because I cannot afford to go to for um facial care, what do they call it, since I can't afford to go for a spa day to take care of my face, I do it at home using some products that are locally available in the kiosks, in the supermarkets. So that's what I'm going to be using today, and I will show you some of the things that you can include. I'll even list some benefits. It's not my first time using what I'm using now, so I'm sure it works. So yes, let's get right into the video. So my face is from being washed. I've applied nothing on it, nothing at all. So I'm going to be doing a scrub. Saying it needs sugar, it needs lemon, and it needs honey, and it needs lemon. So it's a DIY scrub. So what you do is you have the sugar in here, you add some honey, you add like a tablespoon would be enough of honey, and then you squeeze in some lemon. So into the mixture that has the sugar and the honey, you just pour in the juice. Make sure it's well squeezed. So life update, some of the things that I've been doing is a girl started working out, and for me, I think I have a love-hate relationship with working out, in that there are days when I really feel like I need to go ham and I really go all out in working out, and there are days like I don't force myself. So I started the working out again, and it's on my own terms. Like if I wake up in the morning and I feel like I don't feel like working out, well and good. For me, the working out is just a matter of fitness. It's not about losing weight or anything. For me, it's just getting fit, in that I am sure that when in the later years my body will thank me, because I'm going to be fit. And it's been fun. I really enjoy it. I do a maximum of 20 minutes. Like, okay, I spent 40 minutes in that. I warm up, do exercises, and then I do cool down exercises as well. I'm doing yoga as well. So it's something that's mood elevating, because I do it the first thing. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is just to work out, so that at least it can be off my to-do list. Yeah, so something else, another life update is a girl can't wake up if it's not minutes to 11 o'clock. So it has to be either between 10 something or 12. I can't wake up any earlier, I can't wake up any later. My body has refused. And I think it's been attributed to the fact that also I am sleeping very late. So I end up sleeping at around 2-3 on some days, which is maximum I can spend. So yeah, there's also that. So once it's well mixed, this is how it looks like. So what I do is how the face looks like. So after a while, when you keep scrubbing, you'll start feeling like it's becoming harder for you to scrub, because when you're doing it the first time, it's very easy. It's very easy for you to do it. But after some time, what happens is the sugar starts dissolving in the lemon. I don't even know if this is science. Am I guessing things? But I'm sure the sugar starts kind of dissolving, and then it kind of starts to become hard because of the honey. It becomes hard to scrub your face. So for me, that is usually like an indication that everything is fine, or like I've scrubbed enough. So I'm currently waiting for my water to get a bit warm. So you'll also need lukewarm water to wash your face. Not hot, but lukewarm water to wash your face. And that will be like the first step. Oh, I think my water is warm. I'm going to rinse off this, and then I'll be back with you guys. So I'm back, and my face feels very smooth, very smooth. Like, you can take my word for it. If your face doesn't feel smooth after doing it, please just let me know, and I will tell you where you went wrong maybe. So my face really feels smooth after the scrub. All the dead skin is now gone. Like, it's gone. It's gone. So I just pat dry with my towel. I know you're supposed to be using something else, but I don't have it. After all the scrubbing, my face has become a bit dull. So to brighten up the face, you'll need 2 ingredients. You'll need an egg, and you'll also need honey. So the egg is, I don't remember. Now this is where the problem is. I don't remember what amount. Did I use the whites? Did I use the entire egg? But you're going to be using an egg and a banana, and just put it all over your face. So I guess the egg is where you get the brightening qualities from. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. So let's mix. As we Google, I'd like to know in the description below, like, what are some of the things that you're currently doing that you've always wanted to do and you didn't get the time. So for me, I've said it's like working out now. I think by the time the quarantine ends, it will help me to like have kind of figured out the routine that I'll be using, so that even when things get back to normal, I can still go on with the process and I'll be used to it. And on days when I don't feel like doing it, I will not like put so much pressure on myself. Something else I'm also trying to do is journaling, which is just writing down your day's thoughts, etc, which is also something that I really want to do. Because sometimes I feel like journaling is one of the things that people consider very easy, but it's also amongst the hardest things for you to do. Because there are days when you can literally sit down and you have a lot of things in your mind and it's easy for you to write. But there are also days when you're just like, you don't feel like writing, at the same time you feel like writing. But I know it really helps with, even if you have like anxiety, if you want the anxiety to reduce, when you write it down, some of the things escape your brain. So like it leaves room for you to have other thoughts to occupy. So it's going to be an egg yolk and honey. So this is how it looks like. So you'll know that it's sat on your face enough when it gets sticky. So currently this is how it feels like. It's not sticky at all, it just feels watery. So I'm going to give it like 10 minutes or so, and then I'll be back to show you how it looks like when it's a bit sticky, so that you can now like rinse it off. Go. So I just want to focus on being go. You can tell it's ready by when it gets sticky, and it's sticky all over my face. So I'm going to rinse this off with warm water, and then I'll be back to see if my face has brightened up as well, so that you can go into the next mask. See ya in a bit. So I'm done, and I'm just going to pat it a bit, not kabisa, just a bit, because the next thing will still require me to have a bit of water on my face. And as you can tell, my face has brightened up a bit. It's not as dull as it was, but it has brightened up, and that is the main aim. So we'll go on and do the next thing, which is going to be an exfoliating peel. This one just requires two things. It requires egg whites. Luckily I had egg whites here. And it requires the most insane thing, which is tissue paper. So this is a mask, so it's going to be like a peel-off mask. So let me show you how you do it. You put on, so this is tissue paper. It doesn't matter how many pieces you have of it or something, you just need tissue paper. So I've divided them into the half. Then let's say I start with one piece. Okay, so you can just divide your tissue into pieces. So I'll start with one piece. So I'll like put tissue, let's say here. I'll put tissue like here, and then using my stick and the egg whites that I got from using, I'll just put the brush in it, and then I just it gets messy, but it works. How it will look like. So it's still wet at the moment, so I'm just going to give it like maybe 10 to 15 minutes. I think it will be dry, then we'll peel it off together. In the meantime, just look at this pretty face. I look like a mommy. Trust me, it works. Okay, see you in a short bit. Oh, it's now. It's not the driest as I'd want it to be, but I think you can do the work. So let's remove it. Yeah, some parts will really come out easily. When it's well dry, it will come out as a whole. But for mine, some areas weren't as dry as others were. But now that the mask, so I would advise if you're doing this mask, put it on for like an hour so that it completely dries. So now I feel like my skin is tightened well. I think it's done a good job. From the mask, I've seen some places where like whiteheads have been removed. So now I'm going to risk my I'm going to wash off my face with some warm water as well. Then I'll do something very light for a glow, which is going to be using a banana, honey, and some lemon. So I just apply that on the skin, wait for like 10 minutes, rinse it off, then just go straight onto moisturizer. So I'll see you when I'm making the DIY mask for having a glow, because that's my last step. So I'm back. I have just washed my face and I can tell you guys for sure my face is feeling much better already. So the last thing I'm going to be doing is we'll need a banana. You don't need a whole banana, just something small so that you also don't waste a lot. So like that bit is enough. Banana. I need honey, and then I'll need a lemon as well. It looks like banana, honey, and some lemon. Put it on my face. I'm going to have it for the next 10 to 15 minutes and then rinse it off with warm water, and that is going to be it. And I hate to say it, but this is how I'm going to end the video looking like. This is where I finished talking, but you'll see a b-roll of me having washed my face after this, and then I'm going to apply some moisturizer as well. So yes, I hope that you will try this DIY face masks and face scrubs and tell me how your face feels like afterwards. Share this video with a friend, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.